So this is gonna be a really quick one before I pass out. For my diet video, this is 10:15 Saturday, and for the most part, the diet's okay. Still really tired. I don't know if that, like I said in my last one, that's from sleeping habits or the diet. I've been mostly eating the same foods. Today I did a little bit different. I had a bit more vegetables. So I found a cauliflower, broccoli, and carrot kind of mix vegetables, and I added that. And it was good. Just seasoned it with red pepper flakes and a little bit of salt. But yeah, for the most part, that's going well. It does suck not being able to eat sweets. Like that's the main thing, cause I'm fond of not eating bread and grains. So far, it does really suck not being able to eat rice, but yeah, not being able to eat sweets when I'm hungry at work, it really does suck. And yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a short one before I pass out.
Okay, so this is my video for 10:16. I was doing another one, but then I got interrupted by a dog. It was a nice dog, he was friendly. But basically, like, lighting's not great. I'm outside. There's not a lot of light. But, skipped a meal, which really messed up my diet because it was just, I was starving and there was nothing to eat, and I was at work, and it sucked. Um, But once I finally was able to get some food in my system, it wasn't that bad. I still ended up, because I skipped a meal, missing like all of my macros by a lot. Which, probably going to happen again sometime during this 21 days. But other than that, the diet's been okay. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me see. So there's not great lighting in here because I am in my car. But 10:17, diet's going okay. I did some hamburger steaks with grilled green, no, grilled red onions and carrots. That actually turned out really well. I like that. Um, I kinda did not eat any meat this morning. It kinda sucked, but I made up for it by eating a lot of meat at night, which doesn't really work because of the nitrogen balance system. But it is what it is. Also, I'm just going to preface tomorrow and saying I'm not going to be on my diet tomorrow. I'm going to be out all day, and I'm not going to have time to cook at all. But yeah, that's this one. Another short one. Man, I guess it's just always gonna be long. Okay, so it's 10:18. This is my video for nutrition and performance. Today was the day I was going to break my diet, so that because I was hanging out at my sister's house and then going to my partner's place, so it's just like there was no time to cook food at all. I don't know if it's because the amount of food I ate, or if it was because like the types of food I ate, but my stomach is absolutely killing me right now. Cause like pretty much every meal was breaking the diet. So it's like I don't think it was soon enough for my stomach to get adjusted to not having grains or what. But yeah, my stomach's killing me right now. But yeah. So this is gonna be a really fast one for 10:19. I did break my fat, not fast. That's not what I'm on diet. By I just woke up really late. I didn't have anything for breakfast, so I just went in and got myself like a chicken biscuit from Dairy Queen, and yeah, I would say like that's a really big limitation of this is not, you know, like having the time to eat, having the time to cook really slows up that process, because then I have to either pre-cook all my meals at like the beginning of a week or for a couple days, or I have to find time to cook, which means getting up earlier usually. So this is mine for 10:20. I will say it's weird because one, I've been drinking a lot more water, so I've been having to go to the restroom more. But the flip side of that, oh, also I cut myself at work. The small little cup. The flip side of that is my mouth is more wet. I don't know if I addressed that in a different one of these, but it feels more wet, which is an odd feeling. Just like having it be more wet. Also, my jaw is very sore from eating just all the meat and all the chewing. Really, it's a lot of chewing, especially the meat, because I have some sirloin, ground sirloin that I'm eating, and it is, oh yeah, like eating right now. Um, it is so much chewing. Yeah. Also, I know I have not taken pictures of all my foods. I've pretty much eaten the same meal every single day. It's funny, but yeah. Uh, Other than that, I've been drinking a lot of these hints, which is just it's water, flavored water. It doesn't have any sweeteners or anything, and it's good. It helps a lot because it's something that's not sugary that I can drink. That's not water, tea, or coffee. That is. Yeah. That'll be it for this one. Okay, so I started the video and then I had to redo it because I forgot what day it was. But yes, it is 21st. So basically, there's not much new. My diet's been kind of the same for the past few days. Not much, baby. So like the really only difference in my diet is when I eat each meal, because I'm always having my cassava pancakes, I'm having my salad, I'm having my trail mix, but it's just like, am I going to have my trail mix for breakfast? Am I going to have it for lunch? Am I going to have it for dinner? I will say I try to tailor it to what I'm doing. So like when I go to school, I try to have the cassava pancakes for breakfast just because like that's going to fill me up the most. Because I say cassava pancakes, but it's cassava pancakes, sausage, eggs, and mixed veggies, and like yeah, that's going to fill me up the most. Um, Everything else would also fill me up, but not as much as that. So that's my one big meal a day. Was there anything specific about the diet? Oh, I it's gross, but like the color of my stool changed color to green. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm eating a lot more spinach now. But like yeah, that was an interesting development. Um yeah, that's it for this one. Oh shit. The video's going to be flipped. Fuck. Uh oh well, it's just going to be like that. Okay, so this is the video for, let's see what day it is. Saturday, October 22nd. Um, I don't know if I mentioned it in a different video I did, but one thing I did have to do was like I felt myself not have enough salt. So I got one of those like iodized salt package, which technically breaks the diet, but it's fine. Got one of those ionized salt packages. I put it on my tongue and downed it with like a gulp of water, just because like I knew I felt it. I physically felt not having enough salt, and I felt the dizziness. come in, and I was like, you know what, I am not dealing with this because I was at work doing this, so I just yeah I ended up taking two packets because I took the first one. I felt better, but not like 100%. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and take the second one. I will say, what did I eat today? I don't. I ate the normal stuff today. I don't. Yeah, I just ate the normal stuff today. Uh, I did have a thing where I could have gotten free food for my parents, but like they wanted to go out to a restaurant, but I didn't. They didn't have a paleo option, so I was like, "Fuck it, dude. I'm not. I'll just make my own food." So I made chorizo con. I mean, chorizo with eggs, uh, onion, and carrots. Which no eggs, just onions and carrots. I could have done it with eggs. I should have. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was bouncing my leg, and like my hand was resting on my leg, so I didn't realize it was bouncing my phone too. Anyways, that'll be the end of this one. So yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a really quick video before I pass out. Today was not a great mental health day, so all I had to eat was pineapple juice for breakfast, and then like a glass of pineapple juice, and then meat scraps. So I missed all of my macros. Part of that was the paleo diet. Was like I didn't want to eat anything that would have broke the diet, but I also didn't want to eat anything at all because I felt like throwing up. So I'll just make up like yeah, technically I can't make up the calories. It's already done, but I'll eat something in the morning extra because I know I'm gonna be hungry. But yeah, 10:23. I say the dates and all of these just so I know when I'm going back through them and like ordering them. It's like okay, this one's 10:23. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to go knock out now. Okay, so this is going to be a fast one. For let's see, 10:24. Basically, okay, better lighting. Um, that was fine. I had really good dinner actually. I did fried onions, chorizo, and kale. Was that tonight? No, that was last night. Okay, so I had to redo this one because I completely blanked on what I had to eat. But it is 10:24. Um, it was a long day. Basically, recovering from yesterday, I had swordfish and vegetable medley. Then a little bit later, because technically I had two breakfasts, I had my pretty much normal one of cassava pancakes and everything. And then I had my typical lunch. I did something a bit different for dinner just because I ran out of tomatoes and I didn't want to cut up a new tomato. But yeah, um, would say, I don't know if I listed it or not, but I did have a coffee. But it was just a normal coffee with no creamer. But yeah, normal day so far. I do feel like having at least one meal with variation is good because I'm perfectly fine eating the same thing for breakfast, same thing for lunch, but just having something different for dinner is enough variation to keep me happy because eating that ground sirloin every day for 4 days sucked, honestly. And like, yeah, sure. It was mainly because it was the exact same seasoning, exact same everything. Like when I make my cassava pancakes, yeah, I use different seasonings. It's some of the same seasonings, yeah, but like some days I use garlic powder, some days I don't, some days I use paprika, some days I use red pepper, and like just changing up the seasonings is enough. But because I pre-cooked all that food, I had the same exact seasoning every single time. So simply changing the seasoning but keeping the main food, I think is enough to keep me happy for the rest of this diet.